afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Babak Bagede Imo TV, Hamjubril Munirat. First are the major headlines. Nigerian government stopped salaries of university workers on strike since February. Buhari asked Tinubu, Osinbajo, Fayemi, others to contest in order to divide Southwest. Afenifere leader Adebanjo says. Hoodlums killed 2 teenagers, injure others at Bauchi wedding ceremony. 1 dead, soldier injured as gunmen attack military checkpoints in Bayelsa State. 4 children electrocuted in Ondo State. Policeman stray bullet kills 2 persons in Lagos bar. Now the news in details. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, had embarked on a 4-week warning strike on February 14th, which was extended at its expiration, following the alleged failure of government to address the contentious issues that led to the strike. In March, the Joint Action Committee, JAC, comprising the non-academic staff union of Allied and Educational Institutions, NASU, and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, declared a 2-week warning strike within the same month, and it was also extended, while the National Association of Academic Technologists, NAT, declared its own 2-week warning strike the same month. It was gathered that the federal government has invoked the no work, no pay policy against the striking unions. Confirming this, the president of NAT, Comrade Ibeji Nwokoma, said members of his union were not paid full salaries in March. He also said the government has ignored all the notices for the ongoing strike and had refused to acknowledge all the letters sent in that regard. Ayo Adebanjo, Afenifere leader, says he won the national leader of All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not to put his trust in President Buhari, as the latter would never support his 2023 presidency ambition. Adebanjo said this on Monday in his remarks at the Greater Nigerian Conference organized by Nzoko Umuna, an Igbo think tank. The focus of discussions at the conference was on the need to support a candidate from the Southeast in the 2023 general elections. According to Adebanjo, it is the turn of the Southeast to produce the next president in the interest of fairness and equity. He further added, "We all know the truth. They don't want the Southeast. It is not because they don't know what is right. I only like to point to the fact that they are just deceiving you. All you are hearing that they are supporting the Southwest is an element of deceit to deprive you, to be able to rule you. They don't like anybody." He further added, "I told Tinubu himself, not in the papers, face to face, 'You believe this man will make you president?' He said yes. I said he wants to make you president, and yet he asked Osinbajo to contest. He asked Fayemi to contest. He asked Amosun Ibikunle to contest, all in the West. Why? He wants to divide the West first." He added. Hoodlums killed 2 teenagers, injured others at Bauchi wedding ceremony. 2 teenagers were killed last Friday at the residence of a retired police officer, where a wedding sent forth was being held at Gudum Hausawa in Bauchi Metropolis. This is even as the State Police Command confirmed the death of the teenagers, saying that 7 suspects have been arrested in connection with the incident. It was gathered that the hoodlums, who were said to be in large numbers, stormed the residence of a retired police officer, one Ezra Yari, who organized a send-forth ceremony for his daughter, who was to get married on Saturday at about 11 p.m. The hoodlums, as it was learned further, arrived while the send-forth ceremony was going on and were said to have started shooting Dane guns and beating attendees, leading to the death of the teenagers, while others sustained injuries in the process. 1 person was reportedly shot dead Sunday, and a military personnel was injured following a dawn attack on a military checkpoint by some gunmen along Ogboinbiri Waterway at a facility owned by Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC, in southern Ijaw local government area of Bayelsa State. The facility, identified as a wellhead, was at the Seibu oil field in the council area. Though details of the skirmish were sketchy, it was gathered that during the shootout, one of the men whose identity could not be ascertained was killed. 4 children electrocuted in Ondo State. 2 siblings involved were on Easter holiday. We sympathize with victims' families, BEDC says. 4 children, including 2 siblings, were electrocuted in Oke Aigo area in Ileoluji, Oke Igbo Council area of the Ondo State, after a newly installed 11 kV power line fell on the container where they were playing. Vanguard gathered that the container was used as a shop by the parents of one of the victims. The 2 siblings, it was gathered, went to visit the owner of the container with their hands. Eyewitness accounts said the children were playing inside the container turned shop when the power line cable fell on it. Finally, policemen stray bullet kills 2 persons in Lagos bar. A stray bullet from a policeman killed 2 persons at a birthday party held in a bar in Egbeda area of Lagos over the weekend. The policeman with an undisclosed identity, who was invited by the celebrants, a businessman popularly called Ashiwaju of Computer Village, was said to have attempted to offer gun salutes to him, the celebrant, when the bullet hit some of the guests. One of the guests, who announced the tragic incident on his social media handle, alleged that the policeman was drunk. He further explained that as the policeman was about to point the muzzle of his rifle up, he accidentally pulled the trigger. He said 2 persons died on the spot while others sustained injuries. That was the news, but before we go, here's a quick recap of the major headlines once again. Nigerian government stops salaries of university workers on strike since February. Buhari asks Tinubu, Osinbajo, Fayemi, others to contest in order to divide Southwest. Afenifere leader Adebanjo says. Hoodlums kill 2 teenagers, injure others at Bauchi wedding ceremony. 1 dead, soldier injured as gunmen attack military checkpoint in Bayelsa State. 4 children electrocuted in Ondo State. Finally, policeman stray bullet kills 2 persons in Lagos bar. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media pages. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo _22. On YouTube, Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly click on the red subscribe button, like, comment, and share. For advert placement, call the number showing on your screen. Thank you for watching. I'm Jubril Munirat. Good afternoon once again.